Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW, and it's big week. A lot of wrestling.
A lot of wrestling. I haven't watched this much wrestling in a week in some time.
I
But
think
good
that
wrestling. But good wrestling.
I think I probably haven't watched this much since like Mania week.
Yeah, probably around the same.
Yeah.
Even to this day, now that I think about it, you just reminded me. I have not watched the main event of either of those shows.
Hey man, it's
I
a
have not seen Punk Roman. I have not seen um, what was it, Cody, Randy, and I have still have not seen Cena's last match or the men's
yeah.
Rumble.
Ever since you said, yeah, man, I'm off the spreadsheet, you say, yeah, nigga, I ain't watching shit.
That was I really didn't realize how much the spreadsheet was tying me to what like I was basically like forcing myself to watch wrestling when I didn't really want to. And then here's the thing though, I want to watch the main events of WrestleMania. I just never got. By the time I
Don't
had time to get to it, it was just like it's too late now. We're like 3 weeks ahead. Thankfully, due to um events that have happened as of a few hours ago, I'm going to have some more free time. So maybe I will be able to watch. I'll have my weekends back for the first time in
no.
well over a year. So, um,
Okay, we picking up Collision again.
no, we won't be watching Collision. We will be watching Clash in Italy. Um,
Hmm.
Not only that, just other things that I get to see again. Like I get to watch college football again. Just
Shit
weekend
you care
events that,
about.
yeah, just like weekend events that I haven't been able to watch in forever. But yeah, so I'll have a little extra time to watch the pay-per-views, and maybe I won't miss main events. Um, but yeah, so yeah, as far as this weekend goes, I did make time to watch Double or Nothing.
Of course.
We will get to it. I actually did watch Raw this week as well. Um,
No, I did too, unfortunately.
everything up until that last segment. Once I saw that it was going to be Roman and Jacob talking, I said I'm good.
Dog.
I said I'm all right.
Yeah, usually I like I watch it in the Discord with the boys. We kind of just like sit and just watch this shit, and we were just talking as the segment was going, and then it ended, and we were just like, "Oh, okay." And I think one
Yeah,
person was just like, "Oh, Roman's finishing the show," and he just left.
yeah, because I mean, we knew we more than likely not getting physical. It might, but it ain't gonna be much. So if he just yapping
Yeah,
about tribal combat, mind you, they're like 0 for 3 in tribal combat matches. None of them have been good.
dog.
But
None of them are good, and on none of these segments in the past like month that have ended with Roman Reigns or anything Roman Reigns related at the end of the show has not been good. Like I if Jacob Fatu come out, if Uso come out, anything come out and it's like fucking what is it? I don't fuck I'm forgetting time zones, but like if that clock is ticking, bro. I'm just like, yeah, man, we just gonna turn we just gonna cut this off. We gonna beat the traffic. You feel me?
yeah,
Cause them niggas ain't saying nothing for real, man.
I don't even like having I don't even like having Jacob in that orbit.
Dog, it's just
I understand why though. I understand what they're trying
nothing.
to do, but
Nothing good. Like like legit. I don't see it. Like I don't see anything good coming from this going forward. Or like I'm not excited of the prospect of whatever story they plan on telling if Jacob Fatu wins, right? I'm not looking forward to any of the story they tell if Jacob Fatu just becomes another bloodline lackey. I'm not looking forward to any of those stories. LA Knight telling the Usos, man, y'all moving like some bitches. They know that. And they're cool with that. And they're comfortable with that. So I don't care to see LA Knight fighting the bloodline again. And LA Knight gets jumped or all sorts of shit. I'm not looking forward to any to fight the bloodline. And then, the bloodline gets too much. The bloodline again.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very hard for me to beat it. I'll say this is the lowest I've been on Roman Reigns in some time. I just want to see something different. I really do. I don't. I think Roman's fan. He's still on his A game, but I just feel like we're in like a kind of a rinse and repeat kind of deal with him. It's all. I mean, really, if you think about it, the last like 2 years, he has barely interacted with anybody outside of like his family, Cody, and Punk, and that's pretty been and Seth, and that's pretty been. Oh shoot.
Okay, some technical difficulties. So from the top.
What I was saying was that I've been pretty down on Roman Reigns for some time now. This is the I mean, I don't Roman's always gonna be Roman. He's one of the best in the world at what he does. My issue is just kind of it's been the same tired pattern of opponents he's had and feuds he's had.
Hmm.
Just family stuff, and then if it's not family stuff, it's Cody or it's Punk or just guys he's been interacting with forever. Now I would like to see him interact with some different people. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? They've teased stuff and then like when there's a point in time where they teased him and like Braun Breaker. I would like to see that. I like to see
Yeah, like with division and shit like that.
I would like to see what Braun Breaker looks like face to face in the ring with Roman Reigns. That'd be interesting.
My
Um,
thing, like Roman did like I don't want to really say charity, but he did work with like Bronson Reed, and I thought that was really cool. I thought that was like very fresh,
yeah,
and
something different.
there's such a new crop of people here that he
Yeah,
should like at least have a face off with.
yeah. I hope
Like
once
this
we
is
get past this,
boring.
Jacob Fatu thing, we can get Roman working with
And the thing is that like Jacob Fatu is
anybody.
a new challenger,
Yeah, but it's still
but
family, and
yeah, it's
it's
just
still the same
family
family
shit.
storyline. So it feels just like everything else we've done with this. It feels like Solo. It feels like the Usos. It's like
Yeah, and that shit.
I I
And the
just don't
thing
care about
is,
tribal combat, bro.
not even the word. And well, I do think it's the worst part of Raw because like it's the heavyweight, like it's the championship, like it's supposed to be carrying the show, but it's so whack. The Liv Morgan shit whack. Uh,
I don't know what's going
Nikki,
on with Liv Morgan.
the
She
Nikki,
she had no opponent.
the Nikki Bella Paige shit is whack. Um, yeah, I feel like the only shit I'm really watching Raw for is that's it. Seth and them is doing cool shit too.
Ethan Page has been doing great work as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just IC title shit.
I like what the mid card is doing right now. The mid card men. Um,
I don't I am not rocking with the mid card women though. Like
Becky got to
the
come up off that title. I'm gonna
dog
be real.
This Becky shit is so like I'm sorry. They praised it a little bit on the A show, but I was just like I'm sorry. This shit is so whack to me. Like
What did they praise?
they like Becky Lynch and they like Becky Lynch's matches and stuff like that. But
Oh,
like I listened to the episode like this morning, but I'm forgetting. But like they said that like this title needs like a premiere match. And I feel like that's honestly what this whole thing is missing. And it's just like, yeah, but and Becky has like good matches and shit like that. Like that's fine, that's dandy, but like I don't know, I'm bored with this shit. And I didn't really expect much from the AJ Lee stuff, but it's just like she's had this shit for a really long time, and if she ain't have a premiere match yet, I think it's just time to come up off that shit. Maybe this title isn't time, it ain't ready for premiere matches like that. If
it
Becky
doesn't
not
help.
get,
Becky's look at Becky's feuds too. The feud she's had. One was the first was against Maxine, and then
yeah.
the second one was against AJ Lee.
But like,
AJ Lee's, you know.
and that's fine, you know. But at the end of the day, you got to make it work. You feel me?
If I had the book,
And if
I'll
and
give
if
it.
it's
I give
not
that to
Becky,
Lyra,
you
bro.
know, if they can just keep pushing, I would honestly give it
Yeah,
to any young star. Becky don't need that
yeah.
shit. And then
And we don't need that Becky rub. Roxanne's right there, bro. Raquel, shit, Raquel's right there.
yeah, and fucking what is it? Judgment Day, they talking about, oh, the locker room pussy. Nobody want to come after Liv Morgan. It's just like, well, what about you two bitches? Y'all don't want to do shit.
They're not gonna fight they man. I mean, they girl.
Well, like not even that, but it's just like, y'all fighting for the fucking tag titles y'all lost now. Y'all slumming it up with Bailey and Lyra for no title, no prize. Cut the tag team shit out. Becky right there. Becky needs some hot shit. Raquel, Becky would be fire. Roxanne would be fire. That'd be cool. But they gotta come up off that shit, man. Let Becky lose it, and then she go after Liv, and then we could get all the Judgment Day, whatever the fuck going on. Two egomaniacs, going at it. Cause I don't shit. How long we gonna wait till Stephanie Vacure come back?
I don't know. Maybe they'll just pull the trigger with Ruka this weekend. Um,
Oh shit, I was
you
still talking
see.
about Liv, but like, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't know
But
what they're doing with Liv.
I do agree. I hope
I couldn't tell you about Liv.
I hope they do pull the trigger on Soul Ruka because I'm like, what the fuck? Right now, she's slumming. What is it? She 4-0?
You know what Raw could use right now? Kalani Jordan. I know she would go to SmackDown because Melo's
Nah,
on SmackDown,
you
but
I hold on.
I think Raw could use her.
My thing is that I'm gonna say no, not because I do not think Kalani Jordan is not ready, is because they do not need another heel right now. They need another baby face.
Oh,
Um,
babyface her. You could easily babyface her.
the
Ain't no
thing is,
problem.
after the match I seen on fucking Tuesday, I don't want to see a babyface Kalani Jordan. That shit was tight. Um, I don't want to see a babyface Kalani Jordan right now.
Well, they could have used Lola then, if we want to do that.
Yeah, they could have
But even
been they could have been needed Lola, but yeah, she
yeah, but
also
the thing
don't
with
listen to
Lola, she
that.
also would be on SmackDown. So
What is it, man? They need to cut that rule. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. This shit fucking up the money, bruh. Y'all just
you trying to break up
see
families?
see your boo on the weekend, my nigga. Y'all don't do house shows anyway. What is it? Y'all about to do like one extra one house show a week, two house shows a week? Y'all be all right.
Mm.
Distance make the heart grow fonder, you feel
Well,
me?
you know what? Maybe they wouldn't do it for them because they're not like engaged or married. I feel like they really only do it for like if you're like engaged or married. So as far as I know, Lola and Damon are not that deep into their relationship.
Yeah,
So
whatever the fuck they got going, man. Fuck that rule, man. If Raw need Kalani Jordan, Melo gonna have to hold that.
actually, you know what? They don't always
Fuck
enforce
that
it. Because
nigga.
wasn't there a point where Bianca was on one show and Montez was on a different show?
Shit, she was on both shows.
She was on both shows at one point.
So let's so let's cut that right there. But yeah, nah,
You're,
this
you're
this
absolutely right.
bro, this shit fucking up some shows. And you know what? I don't need Carmelo Hayes on Raw.
Actually, I think Carmelo Hayes would be good on Raw.
I we don't need him on Raw.
Him or Dragunov need to go switch shows.
Absolute. Well, actually, Ilya need to stay because Gunther there. But like, shit, man, stay there. Your wife will be okay, man. Y'all see each other on the weekends. Individuality and shit like that. Like, damn, y'all fight it. This rule fucking up the money, bruh. This shit was cute a few years ago. Now niggas getting married and shacking up in NXT, bruh. This shit unprecedented.
First raise they get. You already know what it is.
You feel me? As soon as that first check hit,
Wedding time.
bruh,
Wedding time.
it's car or ring every time.
It is car ring every time. The first TV match? Yeah.
You feel me? So, so,
First
as soon
time on
as, as soon as
TV.
they get that real contract.
When we see the IG post of Layla Diggs with the G-Wagon. Nah, maybe
Yo,
not the G-Wagon. What would she get? She get like the a nice little BMW joint. I feel like
yeah, probably,
when
as
she pull
long
up
as
when she got the white BMW on her IG page,
as, as
we
long
we
as
know what it
long
is.
as long as ain't no fucking Cybertruck or no stupid shit like that, ball
She
out.
just she didn't give Cybertruck. She wasn't
Oh,
she looks like she drives like a cute car, like a little, you know what I mean? Might put a little
you
fuzzy
never know.
steering wheel on it.
You never know with black people though.
You never know.
And you
You
said,
never know. You never know in that
and black
PC.
people with money, black people with money in Orlando, Florida. Come on, man.
Yeah. Um,
Anything's anything's
anything's
possible.
possible. Anything is possible.
All right. Well, we're not gonna do predictions for Clash in Paris.
It's
But
in
that was
Italy.
sorry, Clash in Italy. Italy. I felt like I said it wrong. Um, oh shit. We talked wrestling before we started doing our, the usual what we've been up to banter. I feel like that's a change for the show. Um, have you done anything in the past week besides watch a fuck ton of wrestling?
Um, did I do anything? Not too much. I do have some thoughts on gaming, and I
Okay,
know usually you do.
hit us with it. I haven't been gaming like that, so
Me
it's
either. However, I haven't I've really been interested in that new 007 game.
oh yeah, for sure.
Have you played it?
No, I haven't played it, but I
I'm
am intrigued.
I am too, and I'm very conflicted because I don't like. Do I want to spend $70 on this game? They're saying like 12 hours, which is reasonable. I'm like, yeah, but this is the thing. I know it's gonna go on sale at some
Yeah,
point.
and my thing is also was like the amount of like ways you could tackle a scenario. You could probably bump that up to a smooth 15. You feel me? 15 hours, 24 if you
Yeah,
play it all over again.
if I really like the game, I'll fully play it out and do side shit and whatever they got going on with that game. But yeah, it looks really good. I do need a nice little single player adventure. It's been a while. Um, that also, for the first time in a long time, I'm jealous of an Xbox user because they are able to play Forza Horizon 6, and I have
Don't,
to wait.
don't I got news for you, boss. That
What's
shit
that?
will be coming to PS5, bro. Just
I know it's coming. I just don't know when it's
yeah.
coming. They haven't announced a date yet. They just said later this year, so I just gotta
Yeah.
wait.
My,
So
controversial. I don't know if this is controversial, but I own Gran Turismo 7.
yeah,
I think that game is really pretty. I think it's really fun. Graphically impressive. I love the cars in it. I love the
yeah,
customization, all that sort of shit. But I am also jealous of niggas that get to play Forza because that shit looks the tracks on there and then just like,
yeah,
like the way that I like the real world like
yeah,
tracks or like the street have on Ford. I hate all these Grand Prix tracks that are in Gran Turismo. I think they are so boring.
yeah. That that's the thing with Gran Turismo is such a simulation based game.
Yeah.
And then Forza, there's Forza Motorsport, and then there's Forza Horizon. Forza Horizon like that perfect blend of arcadey, but still
hmm
simulation aspects to it.
But and
It's just not as complicated, and I like that.
I
I
wish
like the
Gran
aspect of it.
Turismo was just like, hey, yeah, we got, licenses from the tracks all around the world and stuff like that. If you want to, drive in a track
Yeah,
in Germany and stuff like that, or the track in Japan or the track in Italy, or yeah, Italy, which is my favorite track. But like, come on, man, y'all game devs, come up with something, like Morocco got like some cool shit. You feel me? What if I want to drive the streets of Morocco? You feel me? The fuck, Forza, where you could drive with the cherry blossoms and shit like that. That shit fire, bruh.
yeah,
I want scenery like that. You try to do like a little clips and shit on Gran Turismo, all these fucking race signages and shit like that. Or all the road signage and shit. That shit don't look sexy, man. Also, it looks like you could drift easier in Forza. And I think that's
Yeah,
cool. Drifting cool as shit. It's hard
I
as
do love
fuck
a
to
good drift.
drifting's hard as fuck in Gran Turismo. Um so yeah, I would very much like to play Forza Horizon as well, which I think I can. I can just like well, I'm not paying for Game
It's on
Pass again.
PC. It's on PC, right?
Yeah, but I'm not paying for Game Pass
Mm,
again. I'm
not worth it.
well, no more subscriptions going on this plate because I'd be forgetting to cancel. But yeah, man, Gran Turismo cool, but I love the arcadey and the arcadey nature of Forza Horizon. Also, I don't know if you ever wait, do you own Gran Turismo 7?
I do not own. I never actually. I don't think I've played a Gran Turismo since like
Okay.
three.
So I bought it and I was just like, oh, I'm interested in playing like the online mode and shit like that or whatever. And it's like the
Yeah,
Grand Prix thing or whatever. It's timer based. And I was like,
yeah.
that's
It's straight
whack.
up simulation. Yeah.
I was like, that's whack, bro. I just want to go in the game, probably race some niggas,
You
whatever.
want
And they
you
said,
want a more of an arcadey racer. You don't want.
yeah. I was just like, oh, let me just race other people online, see what other cool whips niggas got. They said, yeah, man, you can't race until 22 minutes. And I said, what? They ain't no free tracks. I could just,
Ride
whip in
around
or
her.
whatever.
Yeah,
I think I did like one race. And it's elimination base or whatever. I think I got it was like it was a simulation. I waited to 22 minutes. I was like, I bought the game. Shit, I want to play the motherfucker. Um, I think it was like 7 laps. I was just like, that's already too fucking much. But I made it like 3 laps before I got before I got booted off, guys. I was like, this shit not cool, man. And I don't know nobody else that, play the game, so I ain't got nobody to race. And I'm
yeah,
just like, this shit not lit, bruh.
yeah.
But they
And
gotta work on that. So
I would never big on the Gran Turismo series. Like I said, I'd never owned a PlayStation. This is my first ever
yeah.
PlayStation console that I owned
Uh,
on my own. Like other outside, like playing my cousins or my best
n-
friends' old
neither
PlayStations
did
and them.
I. I was never a big Gran Turismo person, but when you like start a game and it like kind of like plays like B-roll or whatever,
Yeah.
they got me with that.
Mm.
That shit. I love the opening to the game. It is fucking stunning. And there's a transition where like they had the racing car in the truck and it's like being loaded off the machine or
Yeah.
whatever. It's real life footage and then it transitions to gameplay footage and I swear to God that shit look exactly the same, bro. I said this shit
That's so
fucking
tough.
fire,
They
dog.
probably they probably just used the same engine and just said fuck it,
I said this
transfer it.
shit's so fucking lit, dog. Yeah. Every time I boot the game, I watch it every time.
Yeah.
Or I at least watch till the transition. It gets me every time. Um but yeah, but Forza look like a lot of fun. I want to lock in, but that's about it. I haven't really been playing anything like new or bought a new game. Oh, shout out to Sherman. He sent me or he linked me to a demo on Steam, and it's like Warhammer 40K, but like
Mm.
it's their version of Vampire Survivor, which is a game that I'm a really big fan of.
Mm.
I was playing that shit, and I was just like, I'm playing this fucking demo when I could just go play Vampire Survivor and all their DLC right now. Like the demo map, like that first map, dead ass for first map. And I said, this shit is disgusting.
Mm.
Maybe the second maps will be like different, whatever. But the fact that that shit was 1-to-1, it was just like, why would I play this when I could just go play Vampire Survivor? And I get it, if you're a 40K fan, whatever. I was just like, they should have just did a collab with Vampire Survivor because this shit is crazy, bro. Like, I'd cut this bitch off right now and just go play the fucking Among Us stage that's in the shit. Like, they got so many cool collabs and shit like that. Like. They nasty for that one. And that shit probably costs pennies to make since it's just a fucking reskin.
Yeah.
So they won't be seeing me when the game release. That's all.
Is that it for gaming? That's all we
That's
got
it for
this
me.
week?
I ain't never dish shit up.
Um,
I mean, I
I
ain't
do have
beefing
a
with them.
I do have a question for you.
What is that?
Are you watching Love Island this season?
No,
You're not doing it.
not doing it. Um, Not doing it. I also didn't even watch like the last like 3 episodes of last season because I was so fed up and annoyed. Um, I have currently blocked everybody on the previous Love Island cast, and I have blocked everybody that talks about it, or talks about Beyond the Villa. I've also been blocking people that have been talking about Love Island season 7 or even Love Island UK. I want out. I'm annoyed at myself that I even jumped in. I want no part.
It's hard not to, man. It was the talk of
I don't care. I won't be there. Ignorant summer. I don't want to know shit. I'm going outside. This is LA is my Love Island, bruh.
go and touch grass, DJ.
Yeah. I'm um man, I wanted to DJ today, but I went to go watch Obsession, but we'll talk about that in a second. But I'm not Loved Island anything. I on my way to the movie theaters, I saw a video and I didn't even that's probably the fastest block I've ever done in my life. But all I saw on the text on the screen, it said the Olandria theory blocked. I don't want to hear it.
The Olandria theory. What is the Olandria
I
theory?
don't care. I don't want to know.
What does that
I don't
even
want to know.
mean?
I don't want to know. Get it out of here. When I see what is it? I'll see videos or whatever, and if you know me and I sent you stuff on TikTok, you know that I love the comments. The comments sometimes are funnier than the fucking video, or they complement each other very well.
I love when it's a funny video and the comments are just as funny. I love it.
Yeah. But I was like unrelated to Love Island, and somebody was talking about Nicolandria. I'm blocking you, and I'm blocking the creator. Collateral
Mm,
damage. I don't care. I want no
mm.
parts. I think I honest my friend, I have a friend that like does TV reviews like that. I love her, so I'm not gonna block her. But if I feature on TikTok, I will be her until the season is over. Well, I might not even know, so she might end up muted forever. Um, I don't want to know. I'm out. I think the only person from Love Island I still follow is Clark on
You
TikTok.
chose Clark?
I chose Clark.
I chose Clark.
But she fine as shit. I haven't seen any, I ain't see her doing any weird shit or heard about her doing any weird shit on Beyond the Villa.
Yeah, I
Um,
will say her and Taylor are probably the most normal. Her, Taylor, and probably like Charlie were probably like the most normal people on
yeah, and
Beyond the
like
Villa.
when I would see recaps and shit like that, her name was never brought up or Taylor's name was never brought up or anything like that. So I'm just like, I'm pretty sure y'all just kept it normal, y'all kept it cool. So I'm gonna keep you around. You ain't do anything. Hannah got that shit up out of here. Jeremiah, we got that shit up out of here.
You know, I should
And since I blocked those two, I've been getting less videos, so it works.
I should have known Jeremiah was off when they were watching the show when they started calling him Jerry. I said, "Oh no, I never met a nigga named Jerry before." You know what I mean?
Or a nigga named Jeremiah and they shortened it to Jerry.
Yeah, they say you went
Oh,
from Jeremiah to Jerry. No, I'm good.
sorry, one more. I kept Adrina.
And I will say out of anybody from
The me
who
man.
I did a 180 on as far as their personality on the Villa and personality on Beyond the Villa, it's Andrina. I thought Andrina was so boring on Love Island, but
Yeah,
I
no,
think she's
she's because honestly, it was weird because like obviously she wanted to like do the thing or at least try with Jeremiah, but like there's like so much other shit, and then she got paired with Brian, and then she don't like Brian, and then it was just like she was kind of just like floundering, but like it is what it is.
yeah. So, but I feel like she just didn't do anything. So I was like, all right,
Yeah, she didn't.
well then, so I was just like, okay, well then, I forgot what I was gonna say,
Bye bye.
but yeah, yeah. So yeah, like okay, but yeah, I think she was so. I think she's very entertaining and very likable on Beyond the Villa. So
Amen.
that's all.
She
But
she
I
she
will be.
she always been
Okay.
cool with me.
Yeah, she's cool shot. Yeah, plus she just seems really cool. So, but besides that, I will be watching this week. Because I know me, and I'm gonna see it on TikTok anyway. So I figure I might want to watch it. Um,
I'm doing everything in my power not to. I think TikTok needs to do two things.
what's that?
You know how you get hit not interested?
Yeah.
I need block creator right. I think because I swiped on their profile, they said in the shit, but I'm going in there to block them. So they need to fix that. They need to fix that. And not interested also needs to work. Um, I keep getting fucking videos where they're just like, "Hey man, click the live. We're selling Pokemon cards, all this and that."
Yeah.
Hashtag Pokemon TCG, and all that sort of shit. If I hit not interested on everything Pokemon related, I don't want to see another fucking TikTok creator being like, "Hey man, we selling Pokemon cards on the live, $1, $1." I
Ugh.
don't need that.
I'm happy I
Um,
don't see that.
I think like since I've been like blocking and hitting uninterested on a lot of shit, they're just like, "Well, we gotta show this nigga something." Um,
They ate everything.
yeah, and it's just like. I don't know. I have to like search up shit that I care about and then be like, all right, help me. Yeah, I'm about to do that right now. But I just type in Balatro Warframe, big ass, um, techno. Yeah, we gonna have to see. But yeah, good luck on the Love Island journey, man. Keep me as uninformed as possible. Can you do
I
that
know
for me?
I'm investing stock in Trinity. I'll say that much. They did announce the cast today. I'm investing stock in Trinity. That's my girl.
Okay. I said I wasn't engaged, but I do want to see the cast. I
Yeah,
just need
go.
I I'm gonna look at the cast and then I'm gonna come back and be like, she
Yeah, look,
fine?
you already one toe in. Look at you. So
Nigga,
let me just. You did 30 seconds ago. You said you want nothing to do with the show, and now
I
you want to
just
look at the
need
cast. See
bad
how you talked
bitches to
yourself into
follow.
it?
I just need bad bitches
Uh,
to follow. That's all.
they have a
Where's Trinity? I'm not feeling Trinity. I ain't gonna hold you.
not feeling Trinity. I'm
Nah.
fucking with it. Do you know what the problem is? The official photos. I don't even know what you're laughing at. I don't even know.
I clicked the link and I just realized it's from Daily Noid, the fucking parody account. So I'm looking at the cast and I'm just like, nigga, why play Port Cardi here? You
This nigga
know?
Cardi in the villa is crazy.
Nah, it's funny as shit. But continue. All these niggas ugly as shit.
Yeah, the official photos they posted, they did a lot of them dirty. Because if you go on their IG, they look a lot better. The guys and the girls. I don't know. I don't know who the photographer is over there. The lighting was bad. I don't know,
Well, well, and they all look very 2 six is what I'll say, bruh. Like they don't look that great.
they look what?
Um, they all look very 2006.
Oh,
And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Nobody here looks like they had plastic surgery.
I appreciate
Um,
that. Because if you go over and look at the UK cast, I don't know what
I saw
I got.
I saw a video also blocked them. The three people that I seen from the UK cast keep that.
Yeah,
Them tough.
The UK cast looking rough,
Yo, sorry for anybody in the UK that's listening to this, but like y'all got some very ugly people out there.
bro.
Um,
You know what's crazy too?
keep that to
They don't re
yourselves.
they don't really embrace the black women as much, and I think the UK has some of the most beautiful black women in the whole world. And I just and then we just get these same blondes with terrible lip filler. We'll
Hmm.
get seven of those. Is that what y'all like in the UK? I don't know if we have any UK listeners, but if we do, is that what
We
y'all into the ugly looking like they don't like their lip fillers?
Dude, are
They
y'all
don't
into
even
the
look
ugly
good.
looking like?
Yeah, no, just like that lip. It's like it's a really like it's just badly done lip fillers.
Hey
I don't like lip
man,
fillers as it is, but these ones are like really bad. They're like overly like huge. They just look
we
ridiculous.
if Tony ends up listening to this, I know he not in the UK, but you got to let us know, man. You got to give us top five baddies on your list, bruh.
Yeah. I'm not. I haven't been into UK
We
Love
doing a
Island in
general
a
we're doing
minute.
a general consensus, and you're the only person we're asking. Uh, uh we just got to see what Tony
Yeah,
feeling.
Tony, let us know.
Um, yeah, he got all of EU on his back, whatever he answer. You can't ask Jules. Jules like everything, so um,
I can respect that though.
I can't.
Jules
Um,
overseas, ain't he from France?
well, I think he's just French. I don't think he's actually like from there.
Oh, I thought that nigga lived in France.
I don't.
He don't live in France?
I think he lives in San Francisco or some shit.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Well,
That's funny.
maybe he was like
There's
born there and then he like came here, probably went to school or some shit. I'm sorry, like
been people who have been
uh,
talking to the Discord for years. I have no idea where half of y'all are from. I
I
ain't gonna
just
hold y'all.
I just need to know y'all wrestling takes. It gets scary when y'all talk about anything else. Y'all worry me when y'all talk about other things.
If I venture in general every once in a while, I'm just like, yeah, all right. I don't know what's going on sometimes.
Oh, bigly. Get in, drop a react, and then we keep it
Yeah.
pushing. But yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know Jules like that. I just know, I know his wrestling takes.
All that matters.
Um, um,
Speaking of wrestling, should we get into it?
no, because I saw
You don't like that?
Obsession. I saw
Oh yeah.
Obsession like 2, 3 hours ago. Um, Good movie, man. I saw that it's extremely successful, and it was now the director he's just like, hey man, price for the project going up. You feel me?
Bro, the movie was like I think it was like what, 800K or something like that? That's how much the budget was.
Shit.
It
Yeah,
was I
and
know
they
it was
said,
less than
hey
a
man,
million. And he
yeah,
got you know
dog.
how much that movie made?
My thing is,
Is it
it looks less than a million, which I think is
does
like
it?
it looks less than
I
a
think
million, and
that
I
helps in
mean
horror
that,
movie though.
yeah, and I mean that in like the best and the funnest way. There is
Yeah.
a there there is a scene where somebody gets killed, and the body double or like the thing that they use as a dead body is probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a really long time. Like,
Mm.
I know it's unintentionally, like, I know it's not supposed to be funny, like, it's supposed to be a dead body, but it is so fucking funny. I haven't seen anything that, like, I honestly don't want to say bad because I thought it was very comedic and very funny, but like, that's most likely wasn't the intention. But like, I haven't seen anything like that since, me and J5, we watched this movie called Intruder, and it's like something that it's a horror movie that takes place in a supermarket.
Hmm.
And there's a scene where somebody gets like their head crushed with like a meat grinder or whatever. The special effects was pretty good. It did look kind of realistic, but when they showed the dead body after, it looked very funny. Um, I saw a lot of things about the movie. Somebody said, "Hey man, this is what it's like when you date a Latina." I thought that was very funny. Um, Also, serious conversation about it. I think that the main protagonist doesn't really mean hero or anything like that. So I'm using character. I think that guy loser. I think he's a loser. He's a shit. I think he's a piece of shit. Um, and one last thing so we can finally get into wrestling. I think that Sarah is better than Nikki. That's all I'll say. If you've seen the movie, you understand what I mean. Sarah, definitely my type. Nikki, I don't like that at all. Um, Bear a bitch. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, so I haven't seen the movie. I want to see the movie, but I've also just pretty much my TikTok like the last like couple days has been almost like all obsession stuff and people like talking like theories and talking about Bear. So I have a general idea of how shitty Bear was. Just off what everybody was saying. And I'm pretty sure I have most of the movies spoiled for me, so I'll probably just watch it once it's on like streaming or something. But
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I heard it. I heard it's very good though.
Yeah, I have like as soon as I got like what is it? I think it was like Saturday, just hanging out with the boys. And I was just like, hey man, no spoilers, no spoilers. But I saw it and we got into the discussion quick. And we all came
Yeah.
to we all came to a consensus that like, yeah. There was one thing that somebody said, and I was like, nah. She was just like they were just like everybody's a dickhead in the movie. And I was just like, what did Sarah do? Um and also, also I would throw anything. That's what I would say. All the men, not to get in my Sandry bag. The problem always starts with
Uh,
a man, bruh.
mm,
One's a
it's,
piece
it's
of
a Men
shit.
Bad movie.
My message was, you gotta stay away from these incels, bruh. This a cautionary tale. Um, don't every loser or every was just like on Twitter that's just like, I just want a goth girl that's obsessed with me. Yeah, don't give them niggas a chance, man. They losers. Um, but yeah, that's all. We can get into wrestling now if you would like.
Yeah, I actually would like to get into wrestling.
Did we talk about Ludwig Kaiser getting arrested yesterday? I mean, last episode?
Um, yeah, we did. We spoke on it
Okay,
briefly.
okay, okay, okay.
Um, he did get bailed out. It seems like he's not getting in trouble for, at least not on WWE side. They're not like punishing him or anything. And I saw that Gunther bailed him out because that's his brother for real, bro. They really
But
brothers for real.
they said the bomb was 1,000. Gunther laughed. He said, "Man, I'll be there
Yeah, I
soon, man."
got that. I got that, nigga. Ain't shit.
He
I
said,
got you,
"Yeah, man.
dog.
What's your name? Walter Hans, bitch. You know who I am."
You said Walter. Is the last name Hans?
Yeah.
Uh,
Slap the Bill bondsman with two 500s, bruh.
say, get my brother Marcel out of there, man. What you doing?
They said pocket change. Yeah. The cash didn't even have a rubber band, bruh. Just threw the bitch.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah.
Don't
I
even
mean, it
count
would
it.
have been cool.
It's all there. You know, he's like, don't even worry. If it's extra in there, don't even worry about it. Y'all got it. You know what I mean? Hey,
Like,
shit.
threw it a tip. Um, in the UK because they pay their workers right. Um, but yeah, it was just like fuck it, man. And what is it? I don't because it happened after we recorded, but Dev giving that nigga a homecoming in Mexico. Comedy,
It's funny
dog.
because it was already like scheduled and planned anyway. They were doing like some
Yeah,
kind of like rally or whatever the fuck it was, but it just made it even
crazy.
better. He said now, so now it's like
Yeah.
a first day out.
The,
The Kaiser first day out is crazy.
nigga crying and everything, bro. Dog.
This nigga
Kai,
is
Kai,
really.
Kaiser having a dog. The YouTube videos that's about to make about this run are going to be comedy, bruh.
Oh man,
Unless they weird niggas and they call it wrestle crap or whatever. But like, dog, the Grande Americano saga, goated.
I love
This
all
is
of it.
this is wrestling lore for real. Yeah, so
I will be watching the AAA show this weekend. The big match
gots to.
versus Smash Pad. We got to do it. Here's the thing. Even once Gable gets unmasked, they can still keep this going. It doesn't have
Yeah,
to end. You know,
it's
we can
not
just
over.
keep going. It's not over. I will say they did get that belt up off of Dom. He don't even be on the show. That nigga do not be on the show. He ain't been on the show in weeks.
Like I'm actually glad that they didn't do like the title change because I felt like the mask title it kind of just like made everything very messy.
Yeah,
With mask, the title didn't really need to get involved, but like yeah, I mean Dom not doing shit, just get it off that nigga, man.
get it off of him.
That nigga ain't doing shit on Raw or on AAA, bro.
He
Like
ain't doing anything.
what are
The
we
whole
paying these
Judgment Day.
what are we paying these niggas for?
I don't know. At least he
Besides
worked the house show.
what is it? Yeah, it's only Roxanne and Raquel that really be doing shit. JD, sometimes if Finn's around,
Well,
if
yeah,
Finn
because
not around,
he worked Finn like 2 weeks ago.
Well,
I'll give him
Finn
that.
ain't around, the nigga don't work. And he
Yeah,
ain't doing no tag matches with Dom, so like, what the fuck going on? He ain't going for the IC title.
he should be in that orbit.
He should. I mean, he was at Mania, so it's just like, I don't know why he ain't doing nothing now. I don't know. Judgment Day, a weird group.
It's
Sometimes
definitely
them
some shit
niggas.
that should have ended a long time ago. At this point, we Finn's go
My
at this point. When Finn left, I said, okay, now we can kind of transition to like, let's break this up for real now.
Yeah, but like I'm cool with Judgment Day. But the thing is that like, if you're gonna have this many niggas in the faction not doing anything, just break up the faction.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like we got three girls that they could definitely use, but they're all on the same team, so you can't even use them. It's almost the
Yeah.
problem with like well, not really a problem, but like how many people are in the Don Callis family.
Yeah.
So it's just like if everybody's in the same group, it's like, all right, bro.
They took forever for Okada and Takeshita to fight because and then now what is it? I mean, there's all sorts of infighting that's about to start in there, but we'll get to that when we start talking about Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, shout out to Grande Los Americanos or Grande Americano.
Shout out to Creed, shout out to
Yeah, to to
Tyler Bate, Pete
to
Dunne.
all the white people involved, shout out to you.
Yeah,
Um,
when you really think about how ridiculous all this, like Ludwig Kaiser is a German man pretending to be an American
well, we can
who
start right
pretending to be a
there.
Mexican. That's incredible.
One
And
of
he
the
knows, and
big
he's fluent in Spanish
Yeah, one of the biggest programs going on in AAA does not involve any Mexican wrestler.
at all. None. And the Mexico
None.
crowd
And
loves it.
and they love it.
Love it.
Um, what is it? And then like the women the stuff they got going on with the women is cool too. They got all the women not in mask versus all the women in mask in a trios match
They only,
happening
they
soon.
only got four. They only got four women on the damn roster. Shit. They got Flammer, the two girls with Flammer. I don't even know their names. Um,
Don't
just the
ask me, brother.
Toxicas. They're just the Toxicas. And then it's
They need to
and
throw some
Catalina, and that's pretty much
all the
it as
NXT
far as the
shorties on
girls
there.
go. Yeah,
'Cause
and
why
then
not?
Lola Vice will pop up every once in a while. Um, and now Bailey. Bailey seems like a
Shit,
AAA regular now.
Bailey ain't doing much
That's
on
what she
Raw.
does. That's what I'm saying. He's like Undertaker. She's like, take her, save me.
This,
Um,
they said, "Hey Bailey, what are you?" They
Martinez.
said,
What is that?
they said, actually, that doesn't matter. So but I just wanted to double check. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I will be tapped in for AAA. But that is all the wrestling stuff well, all the wrestling like news per se. I mean, we talked about wrestling a lot already, so let's just get into Double or Nothing. Thoughts on the show overall? Is this the greatest
First of
AEW show
all,
ever?
no, but it is the greatest in some time. I thought this show was very good. Number one. First thing I want to
Definitely
say is I
better than last
what's
year's
it?
for sure. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like the stage they use, like the scaffolding. I thought that was a cool kind of aesthetic, and I love the venue. Actually, I think I like this venue better than I like the Arthur Ashe Stadium venue. This one looks
Mm.
it had a very unique look. I who would have thought a tennis venue would be a great venue for wrestling, but it
No, I
does.
mean, have you
It
ever
looks
seen
great.
like the fucking US Open? Those shits look crazy.
I know, but like,
They look impact as
I,
fuck.
it's something about the seating. Like it's like stacked on top of each other, so it feels like a wall of just fans. Like it has a cool visual. I thought the production on this show was very good as far as like aesthetic and lighting and all
Hmm.
that. I thought they did a really good job. Um, as far as the show goes, I thought the show was very good. There were no bad matches on the show. I will say there were a couple matches that probably didn't need to be on the show. I'm sorry, I
Hey
don't
man,
think
that's every AEW pay-per-view.
that's a regular complaint. I don't think Owen Hart first round matches should be on pay-per-views. They've been doing that for a couple years now. It's not necessary. Put that on
Yeah,
Collision.
second rounders. You feel me?
Put that on Dynamite. If you want to do semifinal, or final on the
Yeah.
pay-per-views, that's fine. But I don't want to see first round matches. I know you want to get Swerve and Osprey and all the people on the card, but you could just find a better way to get these guys on the card instead of just doing these.
Yeah.
I
By
don't know.
like either booking this in advance or having these two in the finals, and then, whoever goes to Wembley is crowned at the pay-per-view.
Like, did this? I know. Like, did this show really need Mina Shirakawa versus Athena?
No, but if you
You
say
know what I'm
that,
saying?
but if you say that this didn't need a women's match, everybody's like, evil. But it's just like, I mean, there
This
could have
was,
been like better matches put together here.
yeah.
Because Mina and Athena was not a match that I cared for at all going into the Owen Hart. Like, if they wanted to put, well,
The
what is
rest of
it?
the rest of the field's injured, so you can't put the rest of the
Yeah.
field in the show.
Well, like I think they finally fucking put a replacement for Persephone, and it was just like, okay, then that could
What's
have been on the
what's your name? Hazuki?
Suzuki, and I thought that would have been cool to have like a Stardom presence on the pay-per-view. Um, then, she's gonna be wrestling Maya World. That don't need to be on the pay-per-view actually. That's the best they could have pulled. Ugh. They could have just put her Red Velvet. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, I you couldn't pay me to care about Mina Shirakawa or Athena.
Yeah,
And
but outside of that, I thought the show was really good.
mm, okay. Um, I mean, same general thoughts that I have about most AEW pay-per-views. That's why I'm just like when people are just like, this is like the greatest pay-per-view ever, I'm just like, I mean, it's kind of just like, or also they say that all the time, but like it just seems like a kind of like a very normal AEW pay-per-view to me, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like there's good wrestling, too many matches, and some of these go way too long. Um,
Yes.
and that's how I feel about most. Um, I'm seeing a lot of comparisons to everybody's like, this is better than Mania, maybe night one. Um, but I definitely like Night 2 a lot more than I like this show. Especially when you start putting fucking Mina Shirakawa and Athena in my face. And it's not a bad match by any means, but putting the fucking Stadium Stampede as well. And shit, it sure as fuck felt like 31 minutes.
Stadium
Uh,
Stampede was I thought the match that went a little too long for my
yeah.
liking.
Um,
Um,
just a little too long. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't think this is a bad pay-per-view. It's definitely better than last year's. It is definitely better than the previous. Um, and yeah, that's how I feel about the general pay-per-view. But let's get into the first match.
Hold
Copen
on
Cage.
before you get into the match. I don't know if this is because of my X/Twitter algorithm or what it was, but for some reason I saw a big influx of tweets. Were in the same vein of this is my first time watching AEW. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I saw a lot of posts like that.
Hmm.
I don't know, like, why did everyone? So either these are bots or people are like, why did everyone decide this was the show they wanted to watch after all this time? This was their first ever show. I gotta watch this Double or Nothing show. 'Cause I saw so many posts, but also
I'm.
sometimes on X when you like something or you'll see the same kind of post
I think.
over
I
and
think.
over.
I think it's bots because one. All right. If you're very disappointed by WrestleMania and somebody told you, "Hey, watch AEW," why are you watching the second AEW pay-per-view that came after Mania?
Yeah, there one
You
before
get
that.
me? Like, you get me?
Yeah.
Like, if you're telling people to tap in, why'd you wait like a whole month later to tap in? You know? Like, was Mania your breaking point or no? Um, there was also the tweet where a guy was just like, "Oh, he's regularly been tweeting about AEW, and then he like tweets like this is his first show." It was just like, okay, why are you guys lying? Um, so I am actually just going to straight up and say bots. And my thing is that like I'm going to even say that these bots not paid by AEW, paid by paid by Sicko,
Yeah,
Sicko funded bots. So is what it is. Um, Want to get into the pay-per-view now?
yeah.
Yay! Copen Cage, they defeat FTR in an I Quit match for the tag titles. Um, gonna say it. Cool match.
This was better than I thought it was gonna be. It also was way more violent than I thought it was gonna be.
Dog. I was like, For real? Like I get it. They did what is it? They did beat up Beth Phoenix at some point, right? So like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they did a lot of
I
dastardly things.
I definitely think that this match warrant well, I'm just gonna say it. I felt like the flavor table was just like, I think it's this bad. But if you fighting to stay with your bro forever, maybe you got to set a table on fire to set an example.
I,
You feel me?
I wasn't even mad at the Flaming Tables about the show.
My
Well,
thing
I
is,
wasn't even mad at it.
I wasn't mad at it, but I was just like, hey, ain't this a bit much?
Sometimes you gotta take it there.
I was just like, shit, we really taking it there?
He said we gotta take it
Uh,
there off the bat. No, I don't mind that because it was if that was in the middle of the show, I probably would have had a feel like okay, why this is not. But because it was the first match and the crowd was hot. Also, shout out to that crowd because the crowd was hot the whole show. Um, that was a really good crowd. But yeah, I just thought they really set the tone for the show going and said, okay, you got a flaming table spot off the first match. I see what we're doing. If this was your first ever AEW show and that was your first match you saw,
mhm.
I can see why you would think this is the greatest show of all time. You can call the flaming
Yeah.
table off the first match. But yeah, no, I thought it was a good match. I honestly thought FTR was gonna win it, but I'm cool with the Edge and Christian
Oh,
reunion for real, for real.
when when
Um,
when Beth came out.
yeah, once Beth came out, I knew what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, take time is ticking. Curious what's gonna happen going forward with FTR and Stokely. They might be in limbo for real, but
Yeah, I think they always are. Either they're in the title picture or they're just kind of like on the side somewhere. But
yeah, so
I mean, I don't know how long New Day has to wait before they can go in to AEW. So I'm assuming I would imagine probably the first thing they're gonna do would do FTR versus New Day.
nah, I think they should just go for the tag titles.
Who New Day? They might.
Yeah.
I don't think they
No,
will. If Edge and
honestly,
Christian have it.
I on it. Well, it's either straight up tag title, but I think like it'll be the Bucks before New Day.
Oh yeah, we oh yeah, you're right. We're definitely getting New Day
I mean,
versus Bucks.
Bucks
Um,
before FTR.
yeah, we're definitely getting New Day versus Bucks. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be Wembley Tings. Um, Next match, Takeshita defeats Okada, and he is now your international champion. Um, Match of the night?
This is a match of the year candidate for me. I thought this match was
No,
really, really good.
for
If I were doing the spreadsheet,
this will be up there.
it's either a 4.75 or a 5. It was I thought this was a really, really good match.
It was
Um,
good. This is a match that I've been waiting for a very long time, and it delivered. Um, haven't really been impressed by Okada, well, shit, at all, in AEW, but like this match, I was just like, okay, demon there. He just locked up like the tiger nigga in Kung Fu Panda. It's there. It's there.
yeah.
Um any other thoughts on the
Nah,
match or we get into the post match?
nah, it was just a really, really good match. If you're gonna watch any match out of the show, that'd be the
Yeah,
one.
yeah, you for sure.
Yeah.
This is like it.
It's what I said last week, bro. Like Takeshi's not gonna have a bad match, especially against Okada when Okada's motivated, which it seemed like he was for this one.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I had no doubts in my mind this would be the match of the night, and in my opinion, it was the match of the night. As far as the
Mm.
post match goes, yeah, Kyle Fletcher. Oh well, Don Callis family, they turned on Takeshita finally. Um,
Whatever.
Kyle Fletcher comes out. Big pop. Looks like he's here to save the day. But no, it's a swerve. And he aligns with Don Callis and leaves Takeshita out in the dust. Um, so yes, Takeshi's finally out of the Don Callis family. Seems like he's probably going to turn face. And
He is.
yeah, we're gonna get Takeshita versus I mean, I'm sorry, Takeshita versus Kyle Fletcher, which should be another really good match.
Yes. You know he's already with the conglomeration, right?
Yeah, I saw he's affiliate. I don't know if he's in it, but he's at least rocking with them for the time being.
Nigga, he's in it. If you're going against the Don Callis family, nigga, we need tag matches, and we got a bunch of losers to tag with. So that nigga is
I don't
stuck.
think he's in the conglomeration yet. I think he's just affiliated.
He's in it, bro. Don't.
He's like Capadonna to Wu-Tang. You feel me?
Nah, he is in it. If he's in a tag match, that's who they're calling. So let's
They replaced Ishii.
yeah.
We need a
Shit,
new Japanese nigga.
you might tag with Ishii at some point. Don't count out that possibility.
Mm.
Um, yeah, really good. Athena versus Mina Shirakawa. Uh,
I'll say this much. I think this is the best Shirakawa performance that I've seen.
mm, low bar.
That's what I'm saying. I don't particularly think Mina Shirakawa is very good. I like her personality and her look, but I never thought she was like a real, a real worker out there for real. But I thought this was the best match she's had that I've seen. I don't know. I can't speak for her stuff outside of AEW. But from everything I've seen of her in AEW, this was their best match.
Mm, no thoughts. Um, cool, you know. Um, I cool match, man. Cool match. Cool match. Uh, for sure, Minakawa is like best match, but I'm pretty sure this is like low on Athena matches, so it just is what it
I
is.
wouldn't know because I'm not watching Ring of Honor. That's the only way you can
Uh,
see her.
shit, I'm thinking NXT, bit.
Oh, I really don't remember her NXT run that well. I really don't. Either run.
I remember Oscar flinging the shit out of her. I remember
I
that.
remember that. I remember her Oscar not not wanting to lose to her,
Hmm.
and then her Oscar vacate the title, and then handing her the title after the fact, which also really fun. Which was also really fun. Oscar wasn't shit for that. She did not fuck with her.
She said, "All right, I do not respect this young lady."
Yeah, I'm not giving her the title.
Invalid. I don't respect her either.
Mm.
Um,
It is Tony clearly. Still got a Ring of Honor hell.
and he's just like, "Yeah, man, in Ring of Honor, I could book the women however I like. Will you want to translate that to Dynamite?" Nah.
Can't do it.
Can't do it,
Sorry.
boss. The street saying that WB won't let me, so
Yeah, of
we
course.
gonna run with that.
It's the man stopping him.
Yeah. He said, yeah. That's what we running with? Yeah. I said, damn, niggas will carry water. That's for sure. Well, they always have, but you know. All right, moving on. John Moxley defeats Kyle O'Reilly. Told you.
I'll be real. Match wasn't even bad. I just didn't care.
Oh, shit, you thought Kyle was gonna win the big one.
I was hoping so.
Why you do that?
I
Uh,
wasn't super confident, but I was hoping so. But
I wasn't super confident.
I wasn't.
Um,
But
yeah, I was just like, come on, man. Yeah,
now I
we
haven't been watching
look
Collision
good
or
in
anything like
defeat.
that. I haven't watched Collision like that. Is there a reason why Kyle O'Reilly's walking around with JanSport, or just the whole conglomeration's working with backpacks now? What was the reason for that?
Why the fuck
Do
are
we
you
know?
asking me?
I don't know. Yeah, JanSport. I don't. I have no idea. Also, another funny
I
thing.
haven't watched Collision in my life.
Another funny thing. Jim Ross kept calling Kyle O'Reilly kid. Kyle O'Reilly 40 years old.
And Jim Ross is like 90. That's a kid, man.
Him and Moxley the same age. So why wasn't Moxley a kid? But Kyle O'Reilly was. It's a backpack, bro.
It's
It was the
it's
backpack.
it's because he's an underdog, not because of his age. You feel me?
What it was.
Yeah. You
I,
get
I I looked it up because Moxley 39, Kyle's 40.
damn. This nigga's old as shit.
The kids. Yeah, this match was cool. I have no real strong feelings about this match. This is another one where I felt like we just needed this match to put Moxley on the card.
Hmm.
Because Moxley's been kind of in the Osprey world and kind of, doing all that.
And
There was no real other space to put him on a card unless we just rehash the
yeah,
Kyle O'Reilly feud again.
and I can't make sense of the Osprey world, bruh.
Yeah.
This is so well, we'll talk about that when we get on Dynamite because I thought they had a really funny segment. Okay. First round match, Osprey versus Samoa Joe. Um,
Osprey super duper over. Boy, when his music hit,
well,
crowd went
shit,
crazy.
fucking hope so. This nigga about to headline Wembley, bitch. You better be the most over nigga in the room.
hmm
Um, yeah, I mean, and people are excited to see Samoa Joe, so there's that. Um,
I heard he's already
yeah, he already bowing out.
yeah.
They say,
I
hey
guess
man,
you gotta go film Twisted Metal.
yeah, he got to get the bag for real.
Yeah. The Peacock bag.
Which I was just like, why, why even come back? They could have gotten anybody to lose.
Yeah, okay, anybody. I guess it's just like they wanted Joe on the pay-per-view. They're
Like,
just putting niggas on the show to put them on the show.
like no disrespect at all, but is Joe that blockbuster that we needed to have that nigga on the card to lose Osprey?
I think they're looking for somebody credible, someone who's like submission based. And all right, let's do Joe. He ain't doing shit.
He for sure ain't. Um, yeah, I don't know. Thought that was kind of silly, but it is what it is. And yeah, honestly, like this match is like it's kind of what I just like seeing from him in New Japan, where he tries to like do his shit and then it doesn't really work, and then it does. Like, uh, can't say I was too particularly moved by this one.
Yeah, it's just another one where it's kind of it's again those Owen matches. They don't really you kind of already know who's gonna win because it's first round, and then yeah, it just didn't really. This is another one where I felt like this could have been on Collision, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hmm. So yeah, and I know it's Osprey and pay-per-view Osprey, but like
Yeah, you gotta get Osprey on
still,
the card, I guess.
but still, could have went without. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna move on, and same with Swerve and Bandito. Um, Not even because we're anti-Swerve in this household, but like this match made even less sense to me than Samoa Joe like constantly kicking out at two. Um, this don't move me.
Yeah, not my favorite performances from either. Um, the cool spot where the standing what's that kick swerve called? Does called?
The house call or whatever.
Yeah, that was a cool little spot. Like a little cheerleading move because you can see Bandito holding up. That's my
Yeah.
that's my biggest pet peeve about Bandito is he's overcomplicated participation
The
moves that he does.
thing about the move to me is how is that hurt?
What does the kick?
Yeah, yeah, because like a lot like the move like the house call is just like he does like the running start and then like that's like the running impact like that's the part that's
Yeah.
supposed to hurt. But like he just stands and then he just like, smacks him in the back. And it was just like, how did that like hurt? It just,
I mean, the kick still hurts, but it
but I
does
don't
take
think
away the momentum
the
from
impact.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I don't
Sometimes you
think
gotta do it for you gotta do it for the visual, man. Style points.
niggas need to stop doing that. It look fucking ridiculous. But like, yeah, and like you said, it does look like a cheerleader move. Like it don't look fly, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it popped the crowd. Like it's supposed to be like a really cool reversal type
I saw
joint.
that. That was one of the things that's like I saw on the timeline before I watched the show because I didn't watch it live. I saw that. I was like one of the like, oh look, that was crazy. I was like, yeah, that was cool actually. But now that you mention it, it does kind of defeat the purpose of the house call if you're doing it from that angle.
Yeah, it just doesn't really make much sense to me. So it is what it is. But yeah, not a big fan of this one. Yeah, I don't know. I found like just the way that Bandito wrestles, and I don't like watching Swerve wrestle like that. Um, those like combination of things made like Joe constantly kicking out at one not that bad to me. Even though I think that was like kind of nuts for like Samoa Joe to just like fuck it, you know.
That's a former two-time champion.
But
All
like
right.
still, nigga hitting his finisher, and then it's just like that shit don't matter to me, man. I'm like,
I think he took out Brock
okay,
Lesnar. You know what I mean?
no, is that canon here? Do they acknowledge Brock Lesnar here?
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. Just because he's PB man?
Sometimes, actually, I was gonna say sometimes we forget, but like, no, that's actually
I don't
like
forget.
probably
Every time I see it,
that.
every time I see it, I'm like,
Yeah, like I'm just
that's
like,
piss boy over here.
yeah, and no king shaming, but like, yeah, that shit funny as fuck to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, bro, Brock a freaky jit.
Freak,
Um,
yeah, for a freak bowl. Who would have thought? It's always the quiet ones, you know?
yeah, that's why you can't assume me, nigga. I talk too much on this shit. Um, but no, but yeah, that match is whatever. Moving on. Uh, oof. Thekla defeats Hikaru Shida, Jamie Hayter, and Chris Statlander. Now
I didn't hate the match.
you want to talk about a match I do not care about? Like Michael
I
Jackson,
th
this is it.
I thought the girls worked really hard this match. I thought it was a good match, to be honest with you.
This don't work for me, big dog. Um, just the fact that like I feel to me this feels hastily put together, especially with the involvement of Jamie Hayter. It seems like to me, at least, it seemed like Thekla and sorry, the Triangle of Madness. It seemed like they already handled the Brawling Birds, so it's just like, why are y'all here? Or like, why are you here? And the Karashida and Chris Statlander stuff, I'm just like, I guess they just needed to get there to
Yeah.
wherever the fuck they wanted this to go. Um, so I was like, whatever. And also, I don't really think any. I'm sh I'm sure they worked hard to make this shit look good, but it shit ain't work for me, big dog. So it is what it is. But it was cool to have all these women on the show.
Yeah.
Bare minimum, bare minimum. Not well, not bare minimum. They tried, they tried. That's what I meant to say. Um, but yeah. Any you have like thoughts on the match like itself besides like they worked hard? No disrespect
No.
to you saying that, but like
No, that was it. They
okay.
worked hard. At no point did I ever thought Tekla was going to lose that match, though.
Yeah, nor did I. Um so yeah, and then what is it? Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida, they go to have like a hardcore match on Collision or whatever. And then I'm just like, girl, it was your idea to tag with her. Why y'all fighting? This was your idea.
Let's fuck it. You know what I mean?
Like how you mad? And honestly, and then like and it's the first time they're fighting, of course, in AEW fashion. The first match has to be we kill each other.
Yeah, and
Um,
then we have a regular match after.
yeah, but I was just like the shit that y'all going through or the shit that like got us here, I don't think it really warrants, you know. Dude, we don't need all that. Why y'all doing all this? Y'all doing far too much right now. Um, but yeah. Um, Stadium Stampede. Take it away.
Um, so I guess going into this, they were warned by New York gaming, whoever sports commission,
Athletic,
whoever was just like,
Athletic Commission.
yeah, athletic, they were just like, yo, y'all can't be wilding out and just fighting to the crowd and shit, or bleeding all crazy.
Hmm.
And I think that really helped. It made them get a little bit more creative with the match. So I'm actually happy that happened. Um, this was I would say this is probably one of the more goofier stadium stampedes. They had a lot more,
Goofier
a
than the
lot
first
more.
one.
Yeah, I feel like I don't remember the first one. I
That's when
remember
they had
liking the
like
first
Matt
one a
Hardy and
lot.
shit. It was like the
Yeah, I guess
Elite and
you're
the
right.
Hardys and shit.
Well, this is the first goof. This is the goofiest one they've had since the first one.
Okay.
They definitely lead into the comedy on this one. They had like random cameos. Some didn't make sense. Some did make sense. Um, yeah, I just thought this one. No loud blasting music during the match, which I was surprised they've done that every time. I want to do another like commission thing where they couldn't do it or something like that. But
Athletic Commission saving AEW right now.
yeah, I don't know what the reason was for him. I don't mind the music. I think it makes the match a little more unique. I was surprised they didn't do it. Um, it looks like everybody had fun at the end of the day. Again, it's tough to really talk about this match because for one, it doesn't really matter, and two, so much happened. I don't remember what happened. I remember Bobby Lashley throwing a super kick. I thought that pretty funny. Oh, I do have a complaint about the match actually. It's probably a small thing, but I think most people wouldn't care.
We don't do that here. No complaining.
Every everybody in the match is wearing black and white.
Mm,
So initially,
samey.
when I was first watching the match, I was like, I can't even tell what's happening because everyone's wearing the same color. I don't know whose choice that was. I know it's purposely done. I don't know whose choice that was, but I did not like that. Um, Especially when you have that many bodies moving around. It's just a lot of just like, I don't know who's who. Um, Outside of that, I had fun, but I do think it ran a little longer than it needed to. But I didn't hate it.
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say I hated it, but like I do. I forgot that they even used to do the music thing. But to me, not that bad. All things considered.
Actually, you know what? You know why we did with no music? The music is anarchy in the arena. It's not a stadium stampede. It's two different matches.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God it was a stadium stampede and not that, because that would have been extremely annoying. Um, but yeah, I thought the match was cool. I thought the match was yeah, it was just as, chaotic as it usually is. And it's like just looking at the group of people, like, come on now. I'm not taking this
Yeah.
shit seriously. Like this
To the
match
point, I
is
don't even remember who won that match. Who won? It was the Faces, right?
yeah, the faces won, of course.
Okay, I'm making sure. I was like, I'm not bugging. The Faces definitely won.
Had to. Chris
I had
Jericho
to.
first pay-per-view back. Come on now.
Yeah. While we're at it, can we get into Dynamite right now? That match, the Jericho versus Ricochet match? Because
Yeah,
I only
sure.
have one thought. I only have one thought about it. The
Well,
the whole match is building up to the Lion Salt. And so the
hmm
finish is like Jericho like really hyping up the Lion Salt, like, yeah, I'm about to do it, I'm about to do it, guys. And then he did the shittiest Lion Salt he's ever done in his life. Did you see that? It looks
old nigga.
so bad.
Old
I
nigga.
said, yeah, you might want to give it to Ricochet at this point because you look ugh.
Yeah,
That was easily one of the worst lion salts I've ever seen him do.
well, it don't look like he's giving it up because I think
He won.
he going against yeah, he won and then some also Champa time. Um, I don't know how I feel about. Hey man, I ain't never had a dream match seeing fucking Jericho versus Tommaso
Tommaso
Ciampa.
Ciampa.
So
That's a dream match.
um,
Um,
nah, that's whoever dream match that is. We beating you with the extension cord, bruh. This shit, not fire, but it is what it is. Um, sorry, stomach's starting to hurt. But yeah, the match is just like really long. And I didn't really enjoy that. I definitely feel like for me at least, like a lot of the antics and shit, like it kind of like runs stale after a certain point, and it's just like, all right, let's try to win the match at the very least. Um, but and it honestly it takes this match a while for like people to like, okay, let's like wrap it up or like, let's wrestle for real. So, um, but yeah, that's it. And MJF defeats Darby. Transitional
think we
Darby.
all see this coming.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you say he was gonna shave it and go to Turkey.
He's not going to Turkey. So give him my title back. So give me back the Triple B and yeah, give it back to him. As far as the Derby run went, if you're a Derby fan, that was definitely for you. I thought from the matches I did see, they were good. I thought some were better than others. I enjoyed the champion match, probably the best defense
Oh
that I
man,
saw, I want to say. I'm trying to think of all the matches that I saw. The Brody one was really good too. Um,
I was honestly expecting you to say the Brody one.
yeah, the Brody one was really good too. But I feel like they're one of the shorter ones. But other than that, this match was is kind of what I expected. My issue with Darby Allin matches, like I said, is a lot of the time it's just the crowd waiting for whatever wild spot Darby's gonna do, and nothing else really matters within that match outside of that. This is kind of what this match felt like. I felt like the crowd was a little tired because it was late at night at that point.
They just saw
Um,
Stadium Stampede or watched it.
they just saw Stadium Stampede, so the crowd wasn't really fully into it, kind of not until the end, just because they were worn out. Um, uh, only thing I really remember from this match is Darby jumping off the stage and then
Mhm.
busting the back of his head open,
Uh,
which was the only blood of the night, by the way. They had to do it hard way because they couldn't bleed.
yeah,
And I made a tweet in jest, kind of just like, oh, you can do a good pay-per-view without blood every match. And then there's a bunch of well actuallys in my comments talking about, well, actually, there's never been a pay-per-view where they bleed every match. I'm like, yeah, I know, but y'all know what I meant.
just
Yeah,
hyperbole,
yeah, y'all know what I meant.
hyperbole. That's why I think every AEW pay-per-view is like the best one ever because it's not hyperbole to them. Like this
Nah,
is
that's
really
true.
real. This is what they think. Ill-minded folk, man. Um, yeah, my thoughts, the Darby reign was probably the most mid-card title reign I ever seen with a main title. Um, just a lot of people doing charity work for Darby. Um, I thought the Ciampa match was cool, but like it's Darby, bro. Like I don't really like his matches already, so like it's just kind of whatever to me. Um, Kind of just glad it's over, but like sucks that it has to be like MJF who like gets it back, instead of like somebody new or somebody different.
I don't I don't mind MJF getting it back. I didn't until I saw who you're gonna be fighting next.
And it was just like it honestly it was probably the most NXT shit I've seen out of AEW. It was just like, oh, it's Tony D'Angelo fighting Dark State again. It was just like, oh. y'all remember that this happened.
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do remember. I'm happy I remembered that Mark Briscoe did beat this guy. Not that long. 'Cause I mentioned it on the podcast last week. I was like, did we
Yeah.
not forget Mark Briscoe beat this guy? So I'm happy they remembered. Uh, I guess, but also I don't really care to see this match. I don't know. It feels like it's always that first feud after you win the title. It was like remember like when you first when like back in the 2010s and you won the title, you had to face Kane on your first on your first feud.
No, I've never won a title, Quan, but
I'm just saying you wouldn't face Kane, but if you did win the title, you would have faced Kane.
I'm not facing Kane. But
You would have faced Kane, bro. That's your
yeah, but
first
like
feud.
I get what you're saying, and then it's also just like when you say like you remember like WWE this, and it's just like, but like AEW is supposed to be the alternative. You feel me? Like you're not supposed to be getting that kind of shit. Um, but yeah, I'm not too moved or too excited to see Briscoe and
Well,
MJF.
to be fair, it wasn't just Briscoe. Also, Roosh
The GOAT.
decided he wants to also put his hat in the hat in the race. So
My fucking GOAT. Yeah, no, no, no. I
it
don't
could
know
I
that.
could see them possibly doing like a multi-man match. I don't. They have a pay-per-view before all out, right?
I mean, yeah, they
It's
don't
like
do the
don't
multi-man
they
often,
have like
so
is
I'd
it
be
like
surprised.
Redemption or something like that? Whatever. They got some new shit coming out. But
Um,
yeah, well, if it's like some kind of like triple threat where it's like Mark Briscoe versus MJF versus Roosh, I'm cool with that. Something different. I think that'd be a fun match.
sure.
And they can do a whole thing like MJF trying to get out of it because he's like, that's not fair. I had to wrestle two guys or whatever.
Nigga, you either the greatest all time or you're not, nigga. Lock in. Um, but yeah, my current thoughts is that like, I'm of the belief that it's Osprey's time. So like whatever comes out of this MJF thing, I'm just like, just TikTok.
Yeah, we're all just kind of
Uh
waiting for the Osprey coronation. So
shout
it
shout
feels like if,
shout out to Cross.
yeah.
No?
Nah, I'm not shouting him out. You don't get shot from me. Um, yeah, post match angle, closing the show angle. MGF
hmm
attacks Darby. He gets put in the stretcher. Um, Kevin Knight comes out to save the day, and again another swerve. He frog splashed him while he's on the stretcher.
I don't get it.
Um, I mean, they've been teasing this heel turn for a while now.
I
Um,
feel like it should have happened on Paige and not on Darby.
well, Paige ain't there, so
Well, that don't that don't make this any better. This
what do
makes
you
this make less
if
sense.
the nigga ain't there, we got to do the heel turn
Yeah.
eventually.
It was just like
Um,
the perfect time to do it was when the nigga was there.
yeah, but I feel like I feel like Kevin Knight might have not have been established enough on TV yet. You had to kind of like get to that point where he was like getting really egotistical and cocky.
I mean, he was doing that when they were teaming with Paige,
That's what I'm
and
saying, but that was the beginning of
yeah,
it, though. I feel like you had to kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
really establish that. So I understand why they did it on Darby. Um, it's definitely gonna be sink or swim for Kevin Knight at this point, as far as his heel turn goes.
Man, they gonna make it work,
Um,
or at least try
yeah,
force
it seems
it.
like they're very high on him. I like Kevin Knight as well. This first promo he did on Dynamite wasn't the best, but hey, it's the
Sure
first heel
wasn't.
promo. It's the first heel promo. At least it wasn't a you people promo, which I thought it was gonna be at first.
Yeah.
We didn't get a you people, so.
Instead of you people, he just straight up lied. I left you in the pool of your own blood. Athletic Commission. Hey, run that back.
First of all, you did. I mean, technically he did, but he wasn't the reason that Darby was bleeding. Darby was the reason that Darby was bleeding. So he can't even like, take claim for the blood.
Athletic Commission was to say, "Hey man, run that tape back, man. We gonna get our
Yeah.
bread.
Um,
Quit playing with me."
yeah. Basically,
Uh,
you just like you're a loser, so I had to beat you up or whatever. I don't know. So we'll
yeah,
see. I guess
and
we're gonna.
honestly, that don't really make much sense to me either. You lost the title, so I'm going to beat you up. Um, it it don't make no sense to me, especially because like Kevin Knight is same as Mark Briscoe. Honestly, it should be Kevin Knight and Mark Briscoe challenging for that title because those are two people that have beaten MJF in the past year.
Well, Kevin and I did say that.
Yeah, but like he's not in the title picture, which makes like him saying that look silly because like you acknowledge this, but you're still not in the title program.
You gotta deal with Darby first, feel me? He'll get
And
to that title.
Darby shouldn't even be a problem because that's your man's. Well, like not your man's, but like the fuck you beating him up for? You know?
Not his
Like
man's.
like you want to beat up on Darby when you should have just waited and be like, yeah, man, my time with the title coming. I don't know. It seems like an ass backwards way. Well, it just seems like story padding for Kevin Knight. Doesn't really make much sense to me,
Mm.
but because like
What else?
by the
What else he gonna do?
well, like by the time that Kevin Knight is like quote unquote like ready to go, it's Osprey's title.
I can
So,
see a situation where Osprey wins the title and then loses it to Kevin Knight.
shit. What future do you live in, brother?
I think Kevin Knight will be world champion sooner than later.
Hey man, if he gonna be planet on this earth, if he gonna be a champion on this earth after whatever the fuck they doing right now, the first push, I'd rather live on Pluto. Shout out to
Mm.
Jeff Hardy. Um, but yeah, no, that's crazy. Um, I do not foresee that, and I'm of the belief that like, yeah, that's not going to really make much sense. Because yeah, that's Osprey's like title to win, and that's coming up real soon. So I don't think they're gonna establish Kevin Knight. And like by the time they really, and probably by the time that they really establish Kevin Knight, like, or when he's gonna like face MJF before Wembley, nigga, that's a loss. That's Osprey's title to win. Because I don't see them doing all this death. What is it? I'm forgetting the name of the faction. All this Death
What was
Rider
that?
shit.
Yeah,
Uh, all the Death Rider shit for Osprey. For him to be like, yeah, I'm this demon now. I got it. Bloodline. I mean, not bloodline. Like Death Riders, they got me. Yeah, man, we really gonna fuck them up. Like, I'm a killer now. And you lose a title match again? Then what? You start beefing with Mox again over losing? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I don't know that like the storyline for Osprey like too serious now to like do his usual charity work. So we'll see.
I mean, you gotta at some point we gotta, I mean, we gotta get this Kevin Knight thing going.
But are we gonna like finally get it on Osprey and then you know all right, let's get it off him so we can get this Kevin Knight thing going? Like what's the point of doing all this
Yeah.
shit with Osprey if we just
I
gonna
mean, this is the thing. Osprey's already the most over babyface they have. So if he wins the title, holds it for like a month or two, and then loses it, I don't think that hurts Will Osprey. You know what I mean? He's already the most over guy. When The Rock first won the
I
title, he lost it like
I
2 months later. You know what I mean?
I think I think it hurts Osprey. Not even I don't even think it just hurts Osprey. I think it hurts AEW a lot if they go that route.
Why? Osprey did you get it right back?
After all, we gonna fucking flip flop the title after it taking forever for this nigga to even get it, and for
Yeah.
Kevin Knight.
So that way he can win it back.
Oh my God. We don't need to be JC Jane in it.
It don't even got to be JCJ. There's been a million examples of that happening so even Roman, where it took Roman years to win the title, and then when he won it, he lost it in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And then he
Quan
got it back.
Quan, that wasn't fire either. That was very much the opposite of fire.
Sometimes you gotta do that though. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But I'm just saying.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I'm just
Like
saying. I
I
know.
get what you're saying, but it's just like I think it's very poorly timed to do this Kevin Knight push, in my opinion.
Well, you want to keep want them to keep waiting?
Well, shit, they kept waiting for Osprey, and then now that they want to do it with Osprey, now we got a fucking hyper
That's
you
Osprey's
know,
fault. That's the one
that
who kept
is
doing to
Osprey's
give
fault.
everybody else a chance.
That is Osprey's fault, but
I,
like I don't know, man. I don't think Kevin Knight that nice to like to take it off Osprey after doing all this fucking work for Osprey.
you don't have to do any work for Osprey though. He's already Osprey. Like I'm saying, he's already the most over guy in in the company.
My thing is,
That's right.
Quan, I agree. He is Will Ospreay. He should just have the title. But I said that the first year he was signed. Now they
Yeah.
are doing a lot of charity work for this nigga. I don't know.
So okay, so what is assuming Kevin Knight didn't do that on the pay-per-view, what should Kevin Knight be doing right now?
Actually tag teaming with fucking Mike Bailey. Edge and Christian got the shit. They could have wrestled them or wrestled FTR.
But he has the TNT Championship.
Oh, he still do that?
Yeah, he's the TNT champion.
He could wrestle anybody. Like Quan having a TNT title, no, you can wrestle anybody. You could have the Darby Allin reign. You could be giving title matches to fucking anybody.
I don't think he's doing the open challenge. I don't think he knows if he's doing the open challenge thing.
I don't think he's gonna be doing the open challenge either, but it's just like, like there is stuff for him to do. And I just think that like you have two trains on the track with Will Ospreay and your Kevin Knight push, and there's a possibility of the trains wrecking each other.
I don't
And I
think so
don't
because they were both faces maybe, but one's a heel. So you got
well,
one
not
heel
even
coming up, you got one face coming up.
I just don't think that you should be cutting off Osprey's title reign at the knees, no matter how long or short it's going to be, blah blah blah, for Kevin Knight. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you don't think Kevin Knight's at the level to be taking the title off of Will Ospreay? What you're saying?
Yes, actually,
Okay,
if you want to word it like that, absolutely.
I'm asking you. I just want to see where your head's at. Pause.
I don't think that was false worthy, but
Just in
okay,
case.
just in case. But yeah, that's where I'm at. But all right, that's it for Double or Nothing. Um, Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, they chop it up, and Kenny Omega's just like, man, these niggas beat your ass, and you linking up with them? This is the only nigga making sense on the show.
He said, "Why you didn't call me?" And the nigga was like,
It
"You
was
won't be
like,
here."
nigga, where are you? And I was just like,
You
also
got a point.
valid answer. And he was just like, oh, I can't be here all the time. And it's just like, then what are you talking about?
Why you offer? I like offered like, yeah, I'll help you move, and then like nigga don't answer the phone when
Hey
niggas
man,
need help. Move.
I need you to help me move this couch. Ah, I'm at work right now.
Yeah,
Shut up, nigga.
you offered. What are you talking about?
I'm saying. You knew I was moving this weekend, man.
You knew I was moving. You said, "Oh yeah, I could come through." And then you ain't come through.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I found out all that shit to be funny, but like Kevin Omega was making a lot of sense there. I think everybody was making a lot of sense here, and I think that's what I liked most about this backstage segment. I thought it was very funny. Um, Kevin Knight addresses actions and he beats on Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey looks Mike Bailey looked like a fucking geek.
As do you always.
Yeah, but like he looked like more geek and more of a geek than I thought. Um, Ridiculousness, but like it is what it is. I get that is very much solidifying the heel turn, like beating on that nigga.
Yeah.
And then we already talked about Ricochet and Jericho facing off against each other. Um, Andrade also wants you know, an opportunity at MJF's title. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to Le Faction Ingobernables. Oh, that's Rush and his gang, right? Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw the I saw the damn thing and I was just like, wait, huh? This dyslexic font is not actually helping. Um, but yeah, Roosh defeats Blackheart, Leo Rush, Brian Cage, and Orange Cassidy in this Superstar Showcase Fatal 4-Way. I did not think this match was particularly any good, and I like Roosh a lot, but this was not it. The Leo Rush shit,
I'm gonna say not for me.
y'all like it, I love it. Very much not for me, and I was trying to like get behind it just a little bit, pause. Um, but like Orange Cassidy like trying to like sell the shit or whatever, I was just like, this shit too just a little too stupid for me. Or whatever, not stupid, but whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. Um, not for me. Let's just echo that sentiment one more time. Moving on. Yeah, and then we talk Brawling Bird stuff, Rouge stuff. Um, Brody King defeats Claudio. That was very surprising to me because,
Surprising. Remember,
yeah.
Claudia used to dominate niggas
Yeah,
for
Claudio don't
no
lose,
reason.
so I was
For
just
no
like, oh
no
shit.
for no reason. Now all of a sudden he lose. Yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good match. Two
hmm
big boys.
Yeah, they were really fighting for real. Ooh, I'm starting to get hungry, bitch. Let's wrap this up. Or at least wrap AEW up. The dogs, they intrude on the 5 second pose from Cope and Cage, and I did find it very funny when Cope was trying to tell people how to use a disposable camera, and I was just like, nigga, everybody in AEW is your age. They know how to use this, man. Um, Not excited to see that. Cause who gives a shit about the dogs? Tay Mello. Oh, is this bumping it up against Collision? Because I don't want to talk about Collision. But Tay J was doing some
No,
shit.
yeah, they had like a 3 minute match. And that was like the only women's match on Dynamite.
Yeah, and these shawty's trash. And I like Alley Catch, the stuff that I like seen on the indies or whatever, but like this was not a good showcase. And who can have a good showcase with Tay J, you know?
Hmm
Mike Bailey says, "Hey man, you got me, but we gonna go mano a mano. Fuck nigga, I see you soon." He said nigga too. And Mark Davis defeating Jungle Jack Perry, and I'm just like, nigga, it's Jack Perry, bro.
Also, Tony Khan loves Mark Davis. He loves that guy.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gives
I'm
him a
sure it's
lot.
Jack Doyle also comes up, but I'm just like, holy fucking shit, bro. Avalanche fucking from the top, bro. Was that necessary?
Against Jack Perry, yeah, you gotta do that.
I'm like, this nigga wait, like for real? AIDS. You niggas love doing way too fucking much, man. This is just a bit much for my liking. Also, it's like the Owen Hart joint for real.
Yeah, man.
Holy fucking shit, brother.
But
Um,
Owen would have did.
um, Kyle Fletcher uh confronts Tenosuke Takeshita. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is collision shit here, but like Will Ospreay won't be stopped by Mark Davis. That's his next challenger. Um, Will Ospreay with the Death Riders. They defeat the Rascals. Remember the Rascals?
That
They were
was
supposed to
okay.
be a
So
big.
that was
Yeah,
collision. So we're on collision now.
we're for sure in collision territory, but I just wanted to let
Yeah.
that off. And then Samoa Joe says, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave."
So, yeah, y'all got it.
Yeah, and them niggas don't got it. Hook don't be having shit. But we're gonna go into NXT. Yeah, my stomach. Man, that was 3 rumbles back to back, bitch. Yeah, we gotta get out of here
It's locked
because
in.
I because I gotta cook my food too. Um. Kalani Jordan defeats Ren Sinclair in a non-title match. Um, you remember when we said that Kalani wrestled too cute?
Not anymore.
We getting real ugly in this motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
she stopped that.
She was fucking cooking the shit out of Ren, bruh. Loved it. I thought it was fantastic. This match is great.
Yeah, it was good. Ring General Kalani is who would have
Dog,
thought?
she was
She
I
can
was
work.
amazed. I was just like, oh, we're finally healing it the fuck up. Like about fucking time. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we real healing now. And that's cool with me. I'm fucking with it heavily. Um, Dark State. Uh,
Hey, you want to talk about dumb shit that don't make sense? This don't make no damn sense.
yeah, man.
He said, "Hey, we're kicking it. We like, look, we're all college athletes. This guy over here, he's an indie wrestler. He gotta
Yeah,
go."
once they hit the oh, we beat on him because he an indie wrestler, I was just like, oh,
Oh yeah, nothing.
brother.
I
Oh,
said,
this
man,
shit stinks.
yeah, I said, y'all gotta get out of here, bro.
Fucking reeks. Oh my God. Um, what's that movie clip where dude's just like, what the fuck is that smell?
Oh, from
Uh,
Best Man.
yeah. Oh, my fucking Lord, bro. And then I don't really like when the be like chanting shit, his pants, bro. Come on, bro. You niggas don't look intimidating anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they switched up the wardrobe. I didn't get that.
Dumb as
This is the new
hell.
era of Dark State.
The new era of Dark State, they sell fucking crypto, bro. Like, what is this shit? They look so dog. I'm sorry. Like, I can't hard like this wrestling presentation means a lot. These niggas look dumb as hell.
Yeah, I didn't like the new look they went with.
Like, I really don't understand the crypto bro look. Like it don't make no sense to me.
No, I wasn't feeling it. Hopefully, just a 1 week thing, and they kind of go back to their old look.
Cause it was just like, yeah, we're college athletes. Now these niggas wrestling or they fucking dress like it's draft night or some shit. This shit look fucking stupid. Um, all right, moving on. Sean Legacy wrestles DVD and it ends in a draw, which I was just like, oh, well, that was a waste of fucking time.
Yeah,
Um,
really.
and then niggas be like, oh, why you ignored speed matches? Because there's possibilities like this.
I mean, a draw could be
You not
as a newly minted soccer fan. I can appreciate a draw, a good draw. It can't be a 0-0 draw, but it was like a 4-4, and it was like a comeback in the draw. That's a good game.
Hey man, let me talk to you.
Uh,
I don't give a fuck about no
yeah,
soccer shit, man.
World
Oh,
Cup. What are you
sorry,
talking about?
sorry. I don't give a fuck about no football shit, man.
Was that your English accent? What
No,
was that?
that
What
was
was
actually by accident.
that?
But I don't give a fuck about no fucking soccer or football. So, um, that's between y'all and football chat. I don't give a shit. Um, but yeah, uh, Layla Diggs was talking a lot of shit. And you got your ass whooped. Jada Parker said, "I ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. You fucking natty dick rider. Beat the fuck out of her." That was all I had to say.
What do you think of Layla Diggs' presentation?
Cool. Honestly, we were talking about Kalani Jordan, just earlier, but like another Kalani Jordan, like extremely athletic, you know, uh, gymnast style of wrestling. Don't mean that in a bad way, but gymnast style of wrestling, and I think it's cool. We lost Sol Ruka, but we got Layla Dix.
It's
It's
just
it's all good with me.
a revolving door of talent.
Yeah,
Um, I like the injuries, I like the look. She had a little dance moves.
dog.
I
The
mean,
theme.
I didn't.
And then when Vic Joseph was just like, Booker, why are you dancing? Nigga, you don't hear that?
What did I had
That's it.
an
Theme
idea.
fire, boy.
I had a comparison to what that theme sounded like, but I can't think of it right now. But I'll have it for next week. But yeah, that was I liked it. She
A
looked good.
banger, bruh.
Yeah, it's a banger. Def Rebel might have got one again on us.
Yeah. Hate all you like, but they got beastly shit like that. That shit was jumping, boy. So I'm fucking with it. Um, Tony D'Angelo, he addresses the scene. A lot of ops on his back. Had to address it. How do you feel about Nakaruk? How you pronounce this shit again?
I believe it's Naraku.
Naraku. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Um,
Um, I don't know what this is
I,
about.
well, like, how do you feel about like just like everybody just like in his orbit, and then like um Nakaruk just being like, "Hey man, I'm keeping you safe so I can get my shot." I think it's cool.
My question is, what difference would it make? You have no
Um,
attachment to you have no attachment to Tony D. Like if Tony D loses the title, just fight the next guy for the title.
he was
Ain't
just
that
like,
what you want?
nah.
Just the title?
He's just like, nah. I wanna wrestle the best NXT has to offer, and I think that's funny because the best
Tony D?
wrestler. Whoa, why you say it like that? But it's funny. It's just like whoever beats the guy for the title is the best in NXT. But I think they just do it so they don't just have like multiple people just beating the shit out of Tony. Um, but I am looking forward to um I'm looking forward to Nakaruk versus Mason, and Cam Hendricks against Tony D'Angelo next week. I will say though, um Cam Hendricks, he has the Izzy Dame problem. Um
What's that?
he's reading the fuck out of that promo or whatever promo he had memorized. Because he really went out there. Dog, he was talking like Booker had cue cards up and it was just like, say your catchphrase now, like type shit. Like he made sure he hit every one of his lines. Lights,
Yeah,
cam,
it didn't seem
action,
natural.
uh,
Yeah.
hottest this, hottest that. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, brother.
However, I do like lights cam action. I'm rocking with that. That can get
It's,
over.
no, it's cool. It's fine. I'm like, damn, nigga. How do you feel about the current land? He was just like, nah, I
I gotta get my shit off.
gotta get it. Yeah, for real. It's just like, damn,
Sometimes
nigga.
you gotta get your shit off.
Well,
You do the Jericho method.
you,
Sometimes you
you,
gotta get
you,
your shit off.
you with the NXT champion, bro. They gonna give you time. This okay. Nobody gonna take your food away, bro.
You might.
Um, I mean, shit, evil might, but like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not the cops. Um, but yeah, he said the fuck out of that promo real quick, and I was like, Jesus Christ, brother. Um, but yeah, everything cool. I like I mean, the stuff that's going on with the men right now, it's all cool with me. I'm fucking with it. Something I'm not fucking with. Romeo Romero defeated Nathan Frazier. Free them.
No, I said, look, I got him on main event. Axiom over here wrestling Kit Wilson. So
Yeah, I did see that.
what am I
Free
do?
them.
You're my guys,
Please.
man. They could have been on Double or Nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this nigga is losing to fucking Romeo Romero, bro. That nigga not nice, bro. I'm just like, I get it. You probably can't have like Frazier on NXT all the time. I mean, it only had to be for one more match, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but like, yeah, I'm not jocking that result, bruh.
I was afraid you're gonna be overseas, so
I mean, shit, they could have recorded. They could have did a double taping for the nigga or whatever.
These are
Or
both matches.
if that was the case, why bring in Nathan Frazier to be the nigga to eat the pin?
He ain't do shit else.
I'm just like, damn, y'all ain't got no other like
Bro,
evolved nigga that y'all
it's a
could have.
speed tournament. Frazier said he's the fastest nigga in the company. What you mean?
Has he ever won the? Well, has he ever won the speed title?
I feel like he was, wasn't he, at one point?
Quick Google search, cause how the fuck you still claiming that, but you never won the shit?
I mean, he's still the fastest nigga in the company. I mean, Braun might have him. I told you that shit was obsolete once we saw Braun run around that damn on them ropes. I said, yeah, he ain't the
Yeah.
fastest
Also,
nigga
he's never won it,
there.
so it's just like, nigga, why are you talking, bro?
He didn't say he was the speediest champion. He said he was the fastest champion. And
Well,
he said he's the
shit.
fastest wrestler.
That don't mean nothing if you ain't really got it for a. Um, he don't-
Yeah,
he fought
Lexi King
like,
certainly ain't the fastest wrestler I've seen in my life.
well, shit. He faster that nigga. He got the title to prove it, and this nigga fucking
Mm.
losing to fucking Romeo Romero. So clearly he ain't faster than him. Sorry ass nigga, man. Yeah, get these niggas out of here, man. Ridiculousness. Moving on. I get that like the culling is going to turn on Sean Spears. Or they not really fucking with Sean Spears right now. But what the fuck was Sean Spears thinking hitting them niggas before their match?
He had to get the
Why
match
not?
canceled. He said he had
And then he got the match. Are you fucking like how many matches we seen where both people were in the ring and then they jumped the niggas before the bell rung? Like you couldn't just do that and still got the chair off?
no, yeah, they're out the match up as fast as possible so he could go support Izzy.
Hmm.
That's how I took it.
That's not that's not how Izzy and Nico Vance took it.
I see where Sean Spears was going with it. They didn't understand though, because they're
They
young.
said, "What
They
the
didn't get
fuck you
it.
doing, dumbass? The fuck you did that for?" And they were absolutely right. The fuck did you do that for? Got the match canceled, you fucking idiot. Why'd you have the match anyway?
Izzy didn't want to have Izzy didn't want the match to happen.
Yeah. Well, he ain't apologized. Shit. Um, but yeah, I'm like, I get it that they probably want to get rid of Sean Spears and shit like that, but I'm just like, oh, this nigga turned into a fucking moron, bruh. Crazy. All right. Charlotte Hill versus Charlie Dempsey. Losing to Shiloh Hill, my nigga.
Hold on now. That's Mr. NXT to you.
Losing to Mr. NXT. Nigga follows your father. Huh? Ridiculousness, bruh. I match was whatever. I'm sure it ain't really feel like it was supposed to be much, but you know,
Yeah, just to keep the story going.
yeah.
With Tristan Angels coming out.
How you feel about Trusted Angels?
I haven't seen enough to really know what
Okay.
he's about.
Also, J5 in the chat, he said Cam Hendricks is another he said this on NXT aired, but he said that Cam Hendricks is a Keanu Reeves variant.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna do that.
And I thought that criticism was so funny because Tristan Angels is right there. Like just like and not even like in-ring wise or anything, but like the pretty boy or like whatever. So
Yeah.
I thought that comment was really funny. Um but yeah. And they're gonna have a pageant tomorrow, so we got silly NXT next week. You know, I fuck with silly. Hopefully I laugh. If I don't laugh, then the segment sucks. Um You know, it's like the rule of cool, but like it's the rule of comedy. Like if I don't laugh, then this shit's ass. Um, and then Lola Vice defeats Izzy Dame. Hopefully that's the end of it, because I'm tired of seeing Izzy Dame and the culling. Like I talked about it in the chat earlier. People were talking about like you know, Tony took a step back just a little bit, but I'm just like they have a lot of like contenders and challengers surrounding Tony D'Angelo right now, and I think that's really cool. I think that's great. But all Lola Vice has like mainly been doing, and I get it. The reign is
Mhm.
probably like whatever for real, but like just stand around, Izzy talk, and then people look at her title and be like, "I'll see you down the line, bitch," and then that'd be it. Well, okay. That's all this shit gonna be. Um, I'm ready for Hio Kalani to take it. I'm extremely moved.
I don't even want that. I want someone else to take it, and then Lola and Kalani can just go up.
Well, it could be Kendall, it could be Callie Armstrong, all the real contenders. Everybody that's better than Izzy.
I don't think Izzy's bad though.
Well, I don't think she that great either. Well, I honestly like out of the women that she named, she not better than out of the women you named, she ain't better than any of them.
She's better than Callie Armstrong.
I don't think so. I think from what I've seen on NXT and her debut, I thought she was pretty cool. Um, Izzy Dame not moving me.
I think Callie Armstrong has potential to be really good, and I think she will be.
She
I
also
don't
needs
think
to
she's
have
at
more
the
matches for real.
yeah, but see, I don't think she's at that level yet to really even say she's as good as Izzy is. I think Izzy's decent to good right now.
Uh, I think
I don't know,
Callie
like,
is better than
I
just
think Callie
decent.
will be better. Just only reason I'm even saying because just because Izzy has more experience.
No shit. I'm not gonna get into like a large debate about like how I feel about Izzy Dame or like go back and forth. Very hungry, but I think that there's a lot of people that I would like to see have the title right now. And probably somebody that's kind of more engaged with NXT than Lola Vice is right now. Like I know that Triple A is starting to feel like her home promotion for real. Um, so like all this just feels like, like extra credit work. Like, and the title reign was always like, good looks. But
Yeah,
I'm ready for a not good looks title reign. So or just something like kind of just like more involved in NXT. All right.
I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Um, alrighty. Oh, I'm about to yawn real quick. Never
You're about
mind.
to, bro. It's
Uh,
midnight. I'm ready to.
it's, about to hit the stove, bit, but you can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You could also follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. Um, you can follow Quan at A Show Quan. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. Excuse me. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok is in the show notes. I believe we have 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Hey,
That's cool. I wonder if my old coworker still that likes wrestling is still subscribed. Um, but yeah, I think her name was Bree. We didn't work that long. I was on my way out when she was coming in. But yeah, man, we'll talk to y'all boys next week. Bye bye.